Want to have your very own free-range egg farming business? Welcome to Green Grass Egg Farming Podcast with Daniel O'Brien, the show dedicated to giving you the latest tips, ideas and interviews to help you produce the best tasting free-range eggs and sell your eggs for the highest price. And here's your host, Daniel O'Brien.
Welcome back to Green Grass Egg Farming. Daniel O'Brien with you again. And today's podcast is a little bit different. I am not interviewing anyone. It's just me. And I wanted to firstly thank everyone for the very positive comments that I have been receiving in my email box in relation to the podcast that I have been sending out. If you would like to leave a positive review on iTunes, that would be greatly appreciated so more people can hear about the podcast. Today, I want to talk about the Chicken Caravan members area. We've touched on this very briefly in some of the interviews, but I wanted to answer a few questions that I've had about it and explain to you what it is. So, a bit of the history actually, the Chicken Caravan members area, this actually came about, the first version of it was about 2 years ago, and for two reasons. One, my wife Jodie and I were expecting our first child, and he's going to be 2 years old very, very soon. And we couldn't travel and consult to farms everywhere. And also, we were getting more and more people asking for advice further afield than we were willing to travel, sort of just on a weekend or something. So we put together this membership site, and basically it is a online training university. And in the early days, it was a whole bunch of training videos that we did, and it would help people with a whole bunch of things, from marketing to like hen management, getting rid of old hens, a lot of things. Now, 2 years on, it has really morphed into, we sort of call it an online university. And it's an active forum. So what that means is when you log in, there's a whole bunch of other people with profiles in the members area, asking questions, having discussions and such. So one of the things that really does help you as you're a part of this community, it really gives you a support network. You're in a learning process with other people that understand sustainability and they talk that language. So as well as the community, there's high value training in there that covers all sorts of things like marketing and selling your eggs. Also marketing your actual brand, like through Facebook and YouTube. We've got training in there of how to sell your eggs to retailers. So you can go into retail stores and how to go about that. So it's got so much training, getting rid of old hens, like hen health, raising chickens, a lot of things like that. And there's a whole bunch of very supportive people in there. Myself, Cameron, our sales manager, and also Ben is in there to help you grow your egg business also. And some of the topic. So in there, we've got like a general forum where anyone can post a question on anything or start a discussion. And one of the ones in there at the moment that's getting a little bit of traction, which Lou and I talked about, is having roosters in your flock to protect the hens from eagles. And that came about because Cameron saw one of our clients that was using roosters and put it up on the forum, and then the discussion started, and just because of that information, a lot of other farms around the place that have had the odd chicken taken by an eagle have also introduced roosters to their flock. So some of the discussions in there, like is egg storage, what feed to choose, that there was someone that their production was right down, and due to just changing the feed supplier, which was information they got in the forum, their production's up 3 times. So a whole bunch of knowledge. There's also a buy swap or a buy and wanted section. So if you're like selling off old hens, or if there's something you're after, you might say I'm after an egg grader. That's in there as well. So really, if you do want to check it out, please head over to greengrasseggfarming.com/coaching, or just if you hit the website, you'll see on the right hand side a button that says Get Coaching. It's got a lot more details there about the membership site. It's got a sign up now button if you do want to be a part of it. It is a great community in there. We are in there to help you succeed, and there's just so much more valuable training over and above the podcast. The other advantage of the forum, the membership site, is every podcast is put in there for discussion. So you can go in there right now and you can comment on this podcast, and you can ask questions and such. And as I said, myself and the rest of the team are in there also. So this has been a short podcast, but I hope it has been useful to you and answered a few questions about the coaching section of the Chicken Caravan membership site. So I will speak to you on the next podcast. Thank you.
Thanks for joining us on Green Grass Egg Farming Podcast. For transcripts and other free resources, please go to greengrasseggfarming.com.